no other choice but to take action.
Alright, I'm bored. Time for me to kill you already.
This is all just because you're bored? Does human life have no value to you androids? Useless! Ending this! Masenko! Take this! I can't lose! I'm ending this! This will finish it!
And okay, here we are with future Gohan. Now, in this game, he actually does have one arm. Well, that's not true. You can technically buy an outfit where he has both arms. I don't think that changes anything. I'm assuming it doesn't. But maybe I should have looked at that. But it is finally nice to see future Gohan with a single arm that isn't a pixelated game. The only other game to my knowledge that had a one-armed future Gohan was from Dragon Ball Z Sagas, which was made by a American company, Avalanche Studios. So, maybe things were different back in the early 2000s for Japan compared to now. This is often regarded as one of the cooler Gohans and is a fan favorite character. I think, I'm just gonna say now, his base form is meh and pretty okay. It's a fairly standard future Gohan moveset. His basic strings and his combos are alright. They're your standard speed. And yes, he does either kick or hit you with a single hand. He does not have another arm. So all his combos are done with either legs or his left hand. Which is one, very naughty of Gohan, and two, also pretty cool. His grab is a Xenoverse. His grab, he grabs them and then slams them down into the ground. I don't like his grab though. When you compare it to the grab of Raging Blast and even Xenoverse 2, his grab is significantly worse. Because he just picks them up by the foot and just, like, throws them down. He doesn't fly up and slam them down onto the ground, which is what his grab should have been. Would have looked a lot better. Now, we do have a one-handed Masenko here. One-handed attacks are always really cool. And, by all means, we don't get a lot of them. Like, we don't get a lot of one-handed attacks in the series. We've gotten a lot more as time has gone on. But it is always nice to have a one-handed attack. Also, it's Gohan's classical Masenko. This makes sense. I'd rather Future Gohan have this than have something else. And Future Gohan usually does have Masenko in these games. Now, full power energy wave. First of all, it looks very nice. I think the full power energies in these games look very nice. I really like that shade of blue that Gohan has going on. Now, you might be wondering, are you gonna have a problem with him having full power energy wave? Because it's such an overused move. Well, here's the thing: is in this game, I don't necessarily think it's overused. I just think it's like given the characters that might not have a lot, and Future Gohan does barely fight in base form, so it's completely understandable why he has it here. It's also a nice, pretty color, so it's a very nice shade of blue, so I can't say it's all that bad. I mean, there is a single move that Future Gohan got in the Raging Blast series, which was, it's a typical DBZ Rush animation where you see like them clash, and then Gohan vanishes and kicks them. I think that should have been here, and this is the hard thing, is I'd rather that be for Super Saiyan Gohan than Base Gohan, and you can maybe give Base Gohan Special Beam Cannon or something. Which would be really weird, because Gohan in his Super Saiyan form has Special Beam Cannon, despite him never using it in the series. Just kind of become one of those staple things that stays with you, unless your name is Xenoverse. But I don't have an issue with it now. His one-handed Super Kamehameha, I do have issues with. So, he charges it up. I like that. But then, as soon as it hits, we just see Gohan boost it. It's literally the actual, hit when the beam hits, and everything is done within under 3 seconds. I would argue 3 to a single second goes by. We're down to the milliseconds here. And in the other games, it almost had this, lightning sound effect, which I did enjoy. I like the charge up. I don't have an issue with that. My issue is when he fires it, as soon as it hits the opponent, we just see Gohan, boom, boost it, and nothing happens. Like I've said before, boosting should be for when you win a clash. We just should have gotten a showing of the beam engulfing the opponent, and then it exploding, maybe. Since this game really likes to show off the explosions. Although a nice fade to black and seeing Gohan there would have been nice too. As one of the few one-handed Kamehamehas in this game. It's worse. It's pretty bad.
No, this has to stop. That's not gonna work. I can feel the power. How's this? Try this. Special beam cannon. This will end it. I'll defeat you. You're toast.
Okay, now we're on Super Saiyan Future Gohan. And for one, I would just like to say that, this game has a tendency to reuse, what's it called? Some lines from other characters, which I don't really appreciate. I can understand why, but this Gohan reuses the line when he goes Super Saiyan to one of the lines he uses when he's in his adult form and goes Super Saiyan. Just kind of like a missed opportunity when they could have had him say something unique. Now, his combos are a tiny bit faster, and he does earn, a few new combo things. He has, the little, Key Wave Blast that Vegeta has. Overall, I think this one is a better fighting style, but yet again, I like the faster fighting styles. The grab is the exact freaking same. And again, same issue there. They gave him his barrier, his evil barrier. I don't understand why it's called evil barrier, or why he... But in the older games, it was similar to the Android barriers that Android 17 and 18 have for whatever reason. In this one, it's more close to the Topo shield thing. He has a Insta Spark, which makes sense, and they gave him Hyper Masenko. His charge up looks a bit odd. I like the way that Raging Blast did it, where he charges it, like, I guess, like, to his side and kind of fires it. That still has it, but it almost looks like he fires it like he does his normal one-handed Masenko. Although, Hyper Masenko is, like, known for Future Gohan. I don't even know why it's called Hyper Masenko. It's just like it's one of those game things, and hyper is one of those words where if you were in the 80s or 90s, you heard it a lot. Hyper just makes everything sound cooler. I can attest to that because I have moves that are called Hyper. Hyper Bolt. Hyper Bolt, Hyper Speed, Hyper Rush. Hyper has this allure of power to it as the word, which is why I think it's called Hyper Masenko, but it's pretty much just a Super Masenko, but one-handed and charged differently, which is really cool. I do like it. Like I said, Xenoverse should have had Hyper Masenko. Now, Special Beam Cannon. I've never understood why Future Gohan has a Special Beam Cannon. He never does it in the show. I don't believe he does it in the manga. So I've always questioned why he has it. I mean, I get the reasoning. He was trained by Piccolo. Piccolo must have taught him it. And this Gohan has one arm. Piccolo used Special Beam Cannon with one hand, and when his arm was blown off by Raditz, it's a homage, master to student type deal. I like it, but I don't like that it's chargeable. I feel like they should have given us a non-chargeable version of it for Super Saiyan Gohan. Just because it'd be cool to see it, because it's the only non-chargeable version is it as an ultimate. Now, Fierce Combination.
I'll defeat you.
What I want to say about this move is, well, it's the first time when looking at the trailer for the game that I felt disappointed in the game's trailers, and it's because of how fast this attack goes. I was quite disappointed when first seeing it. In the older games, it's more cinematic and more drawn out. Here it's just punch, 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 grab, slam, flip once, blast. Versus where it's, oh, hit here, fly, kick, grab, slam, flip, 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 blast. Man, you get to see the blast engulf them. They don't necessarily give you time to digest, oh shit, you're getting hit by a fucking wallop. No. We aren't doing that. We're doing something else. Which I personally think is bullshit, because this is one of the coolest ultimates, and one of my first ultimates in Raging Blast. Because it's just a beatdown with a blast. How can you not love it? It has flips, it has a one-handed blast, it has a kick-ass combo. Literally everything that is exciting that we find as cool as Dragon Ball fans are literally in this one attack, but you know, it doesn't necessarily work out that way here. And I think it's a shame. I still do like the Sparking Zero version. I mean, how can you not still like this? But it's missing its potential, and the Raging Blast version is still superior. Hell, I wouldn't say the Budokai Tenkaichi 3 version is superior to this.